Hi, this is Amy Coyle with AggieTV, and today we decided to interview one of UC Davis's most interesting characters. Every student's goal here during their time at UC Davis is to make a mark and be remembered. Most do this by excelling in traditional fields, but not Matthew Olmsted. Have you ever been enjoying a snack on the quad and heard a loud crack, similar to a gunshot? Or looked towards Shield's library and seen a 7-foot-tall figure whirling whips overhead as if he were the modern-day Zorro? His appearance and description seem like a fictional character out of a comic book, which is why we decided to get to know the man behind the whips, the man who practices this obscure sport, the notorious whip artist of UCD. So Matthew, what made you get into whip artistry?
It actually started with a friend of mine that I met at a Renaissance fair. A couple months after the fair, after I had watched a few friends learning how to do a basic crack over their head, he and I actually got around to hanging out, and he said, "Oh look, I've got this 10-foot snake whip. How about you learn how to crack a whip?" And so I tried it out, decided to try imitating something that I had seen someone else try, and after a few tries, I started getting it.
So how long have you been cracking whips for?
I'd say about 4 years now.
Okay. So what are some of the most frequently asked questions you get when you're out on the quad?
I get a lot of, why are you doing that, and what reason do you have behind doing it? Which, in all honesty, for me, it's enjoying the art itself. I enjoy practicing it, and I also enjoy teaching it to people who are interested.
So for a lot of students, the only reference to whip art they have is through movies like Indiana Jones and Zorro. Can you describe if those are realistic, or if you're on that level or anything like that?
Swinging from trees or beams in large buildings is not even close to realistic for any kind of whip. The only reason those props work is because they use steel cable or something sufficiently strong to hold the actor's weight when they go swinging. Now, when it comes to grabbing someone's arm and knocking a weapon out of their hand, like you see in Zorro or in Indiana Jones for getting rid of a pistol, that's pretty realistic right there. And also when you see in Zorro, there's a part where the original Zorro is teaching the one played by Antonio Banderas. He is using a whip and putting out candles on a candle stand. That's actually quite realistic, and I've done it a few times myself. It's a lot of fun. If you want to get in contact with me to get some hands-on experience, I created a Facebook group called Davis Whip Cracking just to make it easy. And I'm on there for if anyone has any questions or wants to try and meet up sometime outside of class, and I can certainly do some teaching.
Okay, so recently the Student Judicial Affairs Office sent you an email, is that correct?
Yes, they're asking me to cease from doing the whip cracking on the quad, so my best guess at this point is maybe it was an issue of liability or something along those lines. So my next option that I'm planning on taking is seeing if I can get whip cracking as a student organization or a club and get people into it and see who wants to learn.
Cool, well, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. It was great getting to meet you. Thanks for watching our first episode of Obscure Sports Quarterly. Look out for more to come. This has been Amy Coyle with AggieTV.